Let's press it.
Are we all pressed? Are we all ready to roll?
Recording?
Yep.
We are recording.
Okay. Well, Happy New Year, everyone. 2025.
You gotta bring this in.
Thanks, Amora. That's lovely.
Let's hold it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All
But
right.
who's gonna hold it?
I don't want to hold it.
No, I don't want to either. That's dirty.
Yes,
No.
yeah. You can play with it, sweetie.
Yeah.
No, it's just put it right here.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
did you stop that then? Or did you?
It's still recording? The red button's still going?
Just fix it up.
Okay. Can you see both of us?
I cannot see you only on shot.
You can't see me. Well,
pull,
that's no
pull
good.
it across so you can
You've got to
see.
see both of us.
No, I can't.
Now you can.
It's a bit dirty on here, but you
It's all right.
but I can see you a bit.
Okay.
All right. So now
We made it through Christmas.
we did happy. What was that 2025? I'd forgotten already.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy Kabbalah life.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
happy.
All right.
And Amora's with us today.
Amora's with us today.
We're at my dad's house, so
Yeah, it's a good day. It's
yeah.
a good day.
Go on holidays, it rains. Yep.
Yeah. Positive pleasure. So it's good. So basically today what we're going to be talking about is the subject or the energy of money.
Okay.
Yeah. Because at the moment...
I don't know if I'm really an expert. I could talk about that because I don't have any.
Well,
Still.
Cancel that. Cancel that. You've got to keep your chop shut about that. You can't be voicing that.
Okay.
So you've got to find a new way of, I guess, coping with it, but not voicing it. Because what you're doing is you're putting it out into the universe that you have none. And so the universe gives you none, apparently. I'm in the same boat as you, so it's not like I'm...
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Yeah, I'm
get
not...
my head around it.
Yeah, I'm not casting any aspersions by any way, shape, or
No,
form.
it's all good.
So that's what it is. So this is 2025. Apparently we're in for a bit of a roll this year. I did listen to a lady, Kerry Kay, the other day on YouTube, and she was saying that there's going to be like 10 years worth of learnings in 1 year. So if you've had a bit of a roll for the last couple of years, you could be in for another one. And her message was ground yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you're sort of drinking lots of water, ground yourself on the ground, get a grounding mat, go for a walk, whatever.
What's a grounding mat?
Well, it's an
found
earthing
this.
mat. You know,
Never heard of anything
Haven't you?
such thing.
Haven't you?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, put your feet on the grass, then you'll be right.
There's something in there.
That's great.
People sell anything, won't they?
Well,
Wouldn't you just go for a walk on the beach or the sand?
You could, but a
to
lot of
ground
people.
yourself?
But if you're a bit down, I mean, we've digressed already, but if you're a bit down, you sort of think to yourself, do I really want to go out? No, because you're down. So if you've got one of those earthing mats, you can just put your feet on it in the house and make yourself feel a bit better. A good laugh. A good laugh is
I had
grounding
some rock
too.
pebbles once. Yeah, river rock pebbles.
Yeah, yeah.
And I used to put them in water and run my feet over them. That would be a grounding.
That would be a grounding.
That would
See?
be.
You've been
There
earthing.
you go, I'm a years ahead. I just didn't know.
That's so
Didn't
funny.
know.
So we're going back to the energy of money because it's perplexed both of us. Both of us have worked. Both of us have tried our hardest.
We met standing at a market, day like today. It was raining,
It was, yeah.
and we were both trying to sell shit at a market.
That was like 2007, I think.
That's the hardest thing to
Yeah.
do, try and sell. You know, you're standing out there.
2007, yeah. Yeah, and it was boring, but we managed to have a good old chat. So
we both
that's
didn't
good.
sell much that day.
No, we didn't. The guy with the $1 plants, man, he just went off.
And the food people always make
Yeah.
money at a market.
Yeah.
And if you want to test a product, I always say just stand at a market and
Yeah.
you'll know whether to buy 5,000 of them.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yep, I always say test a product at a market,
Yeah.
but that's how we met at a market,
Yeah.
trying to make money.
So basically today's about actually giving yourself a break as well, because a lot of us have grown up with, well, we all have, with patterns from our families. So we could be trying our hardest to get ahead and, well, it's just common sense, isn't it, when you think about it? You follow your family's patterns, right? So if you're doing that, you haven't got a hope in hell in sorting it out unless you can actually work out what those patterns are. Now, I remember growing up, today's raining, and I said to Rach before, I don't like the rain. And I know why I don't like the rain. It's because when I was a kid, my dad was a bricklayer. And if it rained, oh my God, the world ended because no money was coming in. And it was like, we've got no money, got no money, we've got no money. It's like a mantra in your head. Where is she? Oh, she said no.
Where is she?
Down on the water, she's
okay,
all right.
she's up.
And so that was a mantra in our heads growing up. So, and then Dad was a spender as well. So,
See,
if he
for
had
me
money,
in the rain, I grew up in Condobolin, which is the red dirt country of Australia. And the smell of that rain on a red dirt, like, because it didn't rain a lot out there.
Yeah.
So when it rained, I was like, I wanted to go out and dance in it. I used to take Tupperware containers out and try and catch the rainwater.
wow,
Because it tastes
different,
nicer
yeah.
to drink.
Yeah,
And so I'd have like ice cream containers all over the backyard trying to collect the water.
yeah,
I had a window that opened from the ground as a kid,
right.
from an architectural design, and the cool breeze would come through the window, and when it rained, the smell of the rain on the red dirt.
Nice. Well, see, you've got great.
So I
feelings.
have really good feelings about
about rain.
rain. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's fascinating
Whereas
how
mine
you take
was
it on. You
completely
don't even
different. It was like, the doom and gloom of the world had happened. So, but I didn't realise that till many, many years later. So I used to get a bit melancholy when it rained, and if there was floods and stuff. I've been flooded out of places, and it was like the end of the world, for me, because I got really triggered by it, So just little patterns like that. If you have something like that in your life where you go, something's not quite right. Well, I'm trying my hardest. I'm trying to get ahead, or I spend all my money when I get it. And I thought, well, that's my dad. He used to go out and buy like 2 cars at a time, and then I'd have, my mum on the other side absolutely freaking out, thinking, how the hell are we going to pay for these? And it's where is she gone? She's all right.
Look, I'll probably be looking at her a lot, guys. Every 30 seconds I'll be turning back, checking on my daughter, but that's what you do.
Yes.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
Can't stop that.
So yeah, no, you can't. So basically, with the the money thing, a lot of it's inherited, right? So you need to know what those patterns are for you to be able to get ahead. Because if you don't clear those, or you don't know what they are, you are just walking a path where you're just never going to get ahead. Like there could be some big deal going on, maybe crypto, whatever. You know what I mean? You could be doing that. But if you've got the wrong thought patterns, because that's what you bring in, then you've got trouble, because you lose your money and it's a waste of time. So that's basically what I'm talking about today. So I was just wondering, do you have any patterns that you think that, through growing up, why do you think you're in the spot you're in?
Jesus, that's a loaded question.
Yeah.
I guess I'm really looking at outside the box at other solutions, because my family have always worked hard. They've had businesses, but let's be honest, it's been tough.
Yeah.
It was always tough. It wasn't ever...
Yeah.
Some people have businesses that make a fortune.
Yeah.
It was pretty much been hand to mouth.
Yeah. That's a belief, though.
Yeah.
Living
Well, I like
hand
the
to mouth.
idea how the Kabbalah says it's meant to be easy.
It is.
You're not meant
It
to
is.
work that hard.
No.
I mean, I'm like,
We're getting
I
on
never
now.
stop, mate. I'm like, check the email with I'm working, packing up things in bubble wrap and fixing
Always
websites. And
Always
doing it.
hustling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's hustling.
And that's what, I've had a job after job after job after job, because it was like, and I was told, you're a good worker.
Yeah.
I was always a good worker.
Yeah.
So I thought, is that my identity? Is that
No.
all who I am?
That's
right?
your good bringing up. Yeah, bringing up. You bring
Up. Is that
upbringing.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what I was trying to
So
say.
the thing is too, like this last year, I've pretty much been, I won't be overly dramatic, but I was at the beginning, where I was sort of forced out of my unit, and then I had nowhere to go. So luckily my buddy here put me up for a couple of months, and then I moved around to a few places. So I've now re-termed myself as a nomad.
Okay.
But that's been a really, really hard year for me last year, because I had to learn to receive, and that to me, because I was always a giver as well, and that to me was like full on. And I remember you saying to me last year about, you're the only person I know who gave me back a present. I didn't see the value in somebody spending money on me if I wasn't going to use it. So I'm very practical as well. But I didn't realise I was like putting you on the turn because you were trying to do something nice for me.
I just was trying to do something nice for you.
I know.
You know, I'm terrible at people's birthdays, and you know, December birthdays was always hard because I had all those orders to pack with the online business. So like December was like I was just packing orders. Like I didn't remember people's birthday in the start of December.
Oh yeah, so I was very, very honoured to get a present, but I just thought to myself, I'm in my 50s, mid-50s, and it was an exercise.
Oh, it was an exercise program. I got sold. You know,
hardcore, like, and I just thought.
I thought, it was only 10 minutes a day. Only 10 minutes a day.
10 minutes of hell. I wasn't. And I just thought,
I couldn't do a minute of it either, mate. Oh, you know.
So
but it was lifetime access.
But I know, but
that got me. You get lifetime access.
I bloody nearly killed myself in the first 10 minutes. But anyway, but I thought I was doing the right thing. So I had a belief that, like, you know, don't waste other people's money. You know, like.
And a lot of people do that if you try to, you know. I'll buy dinner. You buy dinner. I'll buy dinner. I'll buy dinner. I'll buy dinner.
Yeah.
You know, or you know, you try to even give them a compliment, and they take it back.
Yes.
Oh no, this whole thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Instead of going, oh no, it's lovely. You know, people can't receive.
Well, that Camilla is lovely.
You know, this is me one designer label I own. Covered
Straight for you guys.
Currently.
I'm not quite dressed the same, but anyway, you know, hair not done, that sort of stuff. You know. But yeah, like, and spending money. I guess another thing too was like growing up, you didn't spend money on yourself, you know, because it was for the family. It was, you know what I mean? It wasn't. So I find look, one of my favourite things now is to go to a spa and like get a facial, you know, the waxing, everything. But I haven't done that for so long. But it's just one of those nice things. But
I'll get you that for a present next time.
Nice work. See, put it out there.
See how it works. See how it works. She won't give that one back, will she?
Well, I won't. No, but I did last time I went for one of those. I got I paid like $200 something for this like facial. But unfortunately, because I pick up on people's energy and stuff, and the girl, young girl, lovely girl, but she stank of booze. So I was lying there thinking, oh my God, you reek. And then I could feel her anxiety, I could feel her hangover. I couldn't wait to get out of there. And then I had to pay $235. I was not impressed, I got to say. So, note to self, like I have to really cut off from people's energy if I'm going to go and do that.
I think you'll move a lot forward when you can do that. It's a choice.
Yeah.
It's a choice to help people's
it is
energy.
actually. I actually heard that through the Kabbalah on one of those episodes that David had put out. And it was about...
Loving your podcast, David? Loving it?
Loving it.
Loving it?
Yeah. And that was
Episode
all about
7.
not taking on other people's energy. It's a choice. And then it said, you're a taker. And I thought, shit, man. You know, I didn't realise it was a choice. So if you're an empath and you're feeling really like everything that people are up to, you can feel it. Mm-hmm. And you don't like it because, like, I can feel people's pain. I can feel aches and what have you, to the point where I think, God, what have I done now? And it's not mine. And I thought, oh, thank goodness, because I do the theta healing as well, I can remove the belief that that I need this or whatever. And since then, I've felt so much lighter because I can actually be myself. And the one thing about January the 1st this year was I just felt so light, a different energy, like a completely different energy for this year. And so we're just hoping that we're now going to be putting stuff out there, because once you are short on the old moolah as well, you don't dream because you're just getting by, you know, and it's just more, you're just trying to get by. So we've made plans. We're going to get I'm going to get the neck done in Switzerland in October, did we say?
Oh, look, yeah.
Big
Look
job
at me, I'm like real positive. Look at my eyebrows are up like here. Like, yeah.
So we're hoping.
We're leaving it to the creator.
Yeah.
We're leaving it to the creator.
Yeah, so basically.
But I'm going to have equal boobs, right? Equal boobs.
So yeah, we were talking this morning about, you know, laughing. So we're going to do a little vid later on, So to change your vibration, to lift yourself through laughing. Because remember in the old days they used to do the laughing yoga, and I don't think they do it much anymore. And that Abraham Hicks, they say that to change your vibration, you need to be feeling something for 67 seconds. So we're going to do a bit of a laughing video.
Okay.
So for the 67 seconds, so if you can just pop that on and then you just change your vibration, maybe we'll do that.
I love that.
I think it is nothing like a good laugh, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. I've just got a side note here because you're saying laughing and improving your vibration and
Grounding.
and grounding and my father said something to me interesting yesterday. He says, "I've never been happy. I don't even know how people get happy."
Oh, that's sad.
And my dad, he's always tried. We've got jet ski over there. We've got the house in the water.
Yeah.
But
Got these ones.
okay, Amora's had a costume change. Gonna come in here, show everyone. We
show
found
Mum a
the
bit?
My
jammies.
dress was a bit wet.
Dress was a bit wet. Okay, we did a costume change. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still in Christmas mode, I see.
Yeah.
Might have to chop Rudolph's.
Unfortunately,
off.
well,
I like
not
that one.
unfortunately, she loves reindeers. So,
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Yeah.
So your dad's never really been happy.
So
That's
you talk
sad.
about people rising their vibration, but I wonder where people actually are. Like,
Yeah.
is there people out there that are
Yeah,
like
and
that?
well, you've got to
you
see.
know?
Yeah, there is, because you've got to see where, like, addictions. Like,
Yeah.
my family's full of addictions. We've got alcoholics, foodaholics, things like that. So
Yeah.
that,
Same with mine.
yeah, and that goes way back, and so it's something that you have to sort of. I've done a lot of work on that with clearing beliefs and what have you, and you do it for the whole family when you clear it. So it's your whole generation
And I
line.
love that in the Kabbalah said that if you go up, it affects everybody
Yeah,
in your family.
absolutely.
Even the ones that have passed on,
yeah.
they
Yeah.
get benefit
Yeah.
from us rising.
7
up.
back, 7 forward
I
generations.
love all that.
Yeah, I think
love
it's great.
that. It makes because my mother's father, they went and bought land and were farmers out the back of Ningit, like between Condo and Ningit. That's just like got to be hard farming out there.
Oh yeah, make it hard for yourself.
Make it hard for yourself.
But what could
Apparently
they
could have
afford?
gone to Taree,
Oh,
and they chose out the back of nowhere.
beachside to
Like
BF Idaho.
you would have been better to go. Yeah. So I just think people make these choices for themselves, and then life becomes really hard. Oh, okay, we've moved. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We don't know what's in the
frame.
in the frame now.
Yeah. It's all right. Okay. Well, as long as she's in the frame.
That's all right. We'll have to cut it afterwards if that's okay. I'll just go and check that you two are in
Okay.
there. Wait a second. Yeah, we're all good.
We're all good. Okay.
We're all good. Okay, so there'll be a few bit of cutting and
Yeah, I'm getting to editing on the phone now.
so that's all right.
Okay.
So getting back to your dad saying he's never been happy, and so he'll go out and continually buy things to try and make himself feel happy.
He'd never been that honest with me ever.
But the thing is, deep down, he gets that dopamine hit from buying.
Yeah, you get the
Which
uproar,
is-
and he gets the dopamine hit from the anger too, the quick to react. and
Yeah,
yelling and
So he
screaming.
enjoys that.
He
You know
still
what I mean?
yeah,
That's his.
he's
That's
been-
his
yeah.
happiness. That's his happy place. Is being angry. Is it?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. So, like that. Like
Anyway,
everyone's
we
different.
don't want to do that. I'm trying to change.
Yeah. You had a short fuse.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I'm here because I'm not perfect.
No.
I'm not perfect.
Whereas I grew up in a family, whereas if I showed any emotion, like anger, man, I got a clip across the ear. Oh.
Did
So,
you?
yeah. So I wasn't allowed to voice.
So you were here
Well, no, back in the day, you know what I mean? Like it was, we're talking
in the 70s. Things
Yeah.
were different.
a little bit different. And honestly, a little clip across the ear roll, it wasn't hard or anything.
Yeah.
It was just like,
Yeah, keep them in line.
yeah. But
Old school.
yeah, not from the age of 8 onwards or whatever, you know.
No,
but
but
yeah, you
But
just
when you got when you were angry,
yeah,
you weren't allowed to be.
you weren't allowed to be angry. You had to be even keeled. So I have been even keeled my whole life. So I've probably had a bubbling rage going through me under an undercurrent of rage, probably because I haven't been able to let it out. But when I do let it out, oh look how you know, if you've been on the end of it from me, well, Otherwise, no.
People say that, but then there's, you know, other people and there's me. And, you know, like I would tear people down. I would take them out. You know, I would destroy you.
Yeah.
And I know where that comes from. I don't want to do that to anyone anymore.
Good.
I don't ever want to be horrible.
It just fucks
you
you.
know, I don't ever want to get angry.
Laura, sorry.
No,
Oops.
thanks,
Honey Jackie
Jack.
said a bad word there.
No, we're learning. We're all
Yeah,
learning. We're all trying,
learning.
aren't we? Not to say that word. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, you don't have to be that. You can be, and I can be assertive and voice my opinions without being angry as well, and not be passive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's the two echelons of
Yeah,
it,
but
isn't
still, I went for a lot of time going, I couldn't say no. Like, you couldn't say no to someone.
it? I know, yeah, I know. Got you
So
in a
you
lot
did
of
it.
trouble.
You did it anyway, and you're like, but you know, like you couldn't. Oh, the guilt you would feel.
Yeah.
The guilt.
Yeah, and that tikkun, isn't it?
Yeah. See, the Christmas was different this year because usually my lovely friend Tony, she invites me to Christmas, and I always think I'm going. 100% I'm going. And then, but after you do Christmas night and Christmas morning and you do the presents and the eggs and you have lunch and you do that, I just needed to sit
You
down.
should.
I need to sit down.
Yeah.
And last year, I guilted myself up about that. I was like, you should have. I do that,
really?
you know, the back of that, with that whip yourself.
Yeah.
You know that Dan, that movie with Tom Hanks in it, and he's whipping himself. And that's how I felt, like you just would whip yourself. But this year, I'm like,
Cut it
nah,
out.
I'm not
Cut it out.
going. I'm so sorry, I'm buggered. I'm not coming. I put my feet up,
Yeah.
watched something on Netflix, did my
Yeah.
nails.
Yeah.
It was a really nice Christmas because there was
Yeah.
no guilt.
Yeah.
There was no guilt.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing about it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a good thing about it. But yeah, so that's what we've kind of been sort of going over really is like, yeah, where do you start looking at yourself if you really want to change? And that's probably one of the first things is look at your family. Write down everything that you were told about money. Did anyone teach you anything about money? We got taught nothing. So when I first started earning money, all I did was spend it, you know? As soon as I had money, it was gone, you know?
No,
No
see, I
way.
can make $3 go so far.
Oh, you know, I'm talking back in the day when I first started.
Yeah,
working.
always made it go far.
Yeah, no, not me.
I never spent it. I never
No,
went crazy.
money was to have fun, you know.
Oh God,
yeah,
no! Money
yeah.
was to yeah.
None of this
no.
survival rubbish. You know what I mean? I had enough of that.
I never blew me money.
You didn't?
No.
Wow, no, I've blown so much money. It's not funny, like really. But not on anything. It was almost like you had to hide it. So you'd spend it on incidental things, you know, like a face cream or whatever. So your money or drinks or coffees or whatever. So your money's gone, but you have no idea where it's gone. So then there's no evidence that you've spent that money.
You know,
Yeah.
I didn't waste money on face cream. Check out my skin, mate.
Pretty
All the
good.
money I spent on face cream worth it.
You did all right.
No, always bought good skincare. Always bought.
Oh,
good.
you always did.
Always. No, that wasn't.
Ah.
That wasn't a spend.
Right.
That was
a
preserved.
necessity.
Yeah, that was a necessity.
Yeah, yeah.
Good skincare.
Yeah.
Because I had skin cancer cut out of my face at 28.
Oh, yeah. Well, that would have been a
So I've
scary
always
one.
worn, a decent moisturiser with a sun factor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. Back on to you.
Back on to this. I'm just trying to think. We've digressed that much.
It's
But you know
hard for
what?
me
Yeah.
to talk about money because I'm actually really struggling today about money.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Um,
What is that? What when you say
I'm
struggle?
winding down the online business.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've had an online business for 17 years, selling
Yeah.
watches online, absolute watches.
Well, it's a new era then.
So I've
it's a-
closed that down. I've
Yeah.
actually built another website. I've just got to swap it over so no one gets my domain name. And then I'm trying to start the new business, but I haven't got any clients. So I'm like sitting out here bare naked, feels like. You know,
Yeah.
me and my affirmations of, I'm a buyer's agent.
Well, you are.
I am,
You're the
but
number
I'm
one.
really a bit scared at the moment. I
Yeah.
said to Dad on Airbnb this.
Excuse me. And you won't have it.
And that went down it went good. Then we had a huge argument about it because, I've had didn't we? In the car.
For more.
Poor Amora was going, stop fighting.
Yeah.
I think we've been fighting since the dawn of time, you and you know, your grandfather and me. But anyway, struggling. I'm just struggling with the money side of things.
Mm.
And it's really
It's
hard.
getting more rainy.
It is raining. Melancholy.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, we'll have to look into that. But yeah, I wouldn't mind any comments either about, you know, what were some of your like beliefs from the past, you know,
Love it. A velour tracksuit.
And then when we'll know
with unicorns on it.
Yeah. It's
and
great.
then when we'll know this is not a shark.
No one will know it's not jammies. We'll just tell them it's velour.
It is. It's a
We'll
tracksuit.
just say it's got juicy on the butt.
Yeah.
Remember those?
Oh, yeah, I
Remember
do.
those about 10 years ago?
Yeah, yeah, they were hideous, those things. Glad that's one thing. I've never been one to actually go with too many trends because I just think, oh, a bit like Amora. I don't
Yeah.
really like the, you know.
Yeah. See the necklace we're wearing?
Yeah, love the choker.
Hair elastics.
Yeah,
They are quite loose, just so you know. Yeah.
she's not going to strangle
It's not
herself.
strangling itself, but you know.
She's a little fashionista, this one, I've got to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, yeah, just let us know what your family beliefs are, and then maybe we can give you some downloads on how to change that or where to look to go through it. There's a if you're really struggling about, you know, where to go and looking at yourself, it's definitely this Kabbalah one for sure with David, for sure, isn't it?
Yeah,
Not
look,
really.
I'm a convert. I'm
Yeah.
100%
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah. I'm half and half only because I've got
Yeah.
my other
I
thing
feel
with
that.
theatre.
I feel that I'm more, and that's
You
what
are.
it was confronting because I tried to talk to my father about Kabbalah in the car. This one here arced up. She didn't want to hear it. Okay, and I really wanted my father to hear the first episode of Kabbalah One. Yeah, so he didn't, and that didn't work. He didn't, and then we ended up in a screaming match. Hold on.
This fell off your
Oh, it
head.
happens. It's
dear.
old. It's old.
Yeah.
And what, in the end of it, he was open to hearing about it, but then, and then I got, the Bible says, though they shall not follow a false god. You know, like a false god. I got that preached back at me,
Oh,
and
there
I'm
you go.
gone.
You've got generational shit, mate.
False god.
Oh,
you
I've
know,
done it again.
like,
Oops.
you know, I've just gone, okay, I'm not
You're not just dealing with
going to talk
a
about
person.
this.
You're dealing with belief systems.
Yeah.
That's what you're dealing
And,
with.
and
yeah.
And so I'm back to, you know, part of me got really on a high of the Kabbalah, and I'm still here. We're still here doing this. I'm still here believing it. But I've had to have a rethink about actually talking about it. Because I don't.
That's why
I'm
we're
not
here.
doing that. We're doing it to you guys who are
Who actually want to
putting
hear
Kabbalah.
about it. Yeah.
Because, okay, what I want to do a couple of things about is what's in it for them.
Yeah.
What's in it for you? Why the bloody hell would you go to Kabbalah?
Oh,
Yeah.
What's really in it?
Chloe.
Well, you're looking at yourself so you can change your life. And like the simplest things can, it's just like a, aha. It's an aha moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you just go, oh my God, that's how I've been rolling.
Yeah.
I never knew, I never thought I would be free of this. You know, whatever it is, it could be a thought pattern, it could be an addiction, it could be, you know, just anything really. The way you're just looking at yourselves, patterns, like with dating and stuff, like all these people are just like dating anyone. They don't understand that you're sharing energy. And when you know, you're kissing or whatever you're doing,
Yeah, that was
whatever.
fascinating, his podcast on
Yeah,
that.
you're actually taking on, excuse me, darling, you're actually taking on their energy as well. So when you do that, you're carrying all their problems as well. Who wants that? Who wants
Okay, if
that?
you're going to do that, you've got to go over there and do it so you're not in frame.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, should we talk about that again? Okay.
Yeah.
So going back, because we'll have to cut that out.
Yeah,
So,
you can do it there. Just,
Yeah.
didn't want you to do it on camera.
yeah. So basically, you were saying about other people's energy. So if you're dating and you are, well, you know, you're free and easy, you're out there, you want to do what you want to do, that's great, no problem. You do what you do. But just know that you're taking on other people's energy, other people's belief systems, all their stuff as well. You know what I mean? Like, and you have to clear it up. So you could be quite happy, and then all of a sudden you're melancholy, but your partner's like that. It's like when you live with someone, and you know, over time you start changing yourself. You know.
Well, you do, and I think you take those people on if they're your relationship, your sexual relationship, your platonic friends, your flatmates, and your family.
Yeah.
It's not just the people you sleep with; it's everybody.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
that you take on.
Yeah.
Because I think you've been, it's everybody.
Yeah.
I'll be back. Hold on, we can pause this and stuff. Yeah, what's going on?